Alright guys, welcome back to the Adam Show. So, I've obviously, if you're looking at this, expanded the Orc army again. It would not be an understatement to say I'm a little bit addicted at the moment. So working on the Orcs, I thought that they needed a big model, a centerpiece. So I went with a Morkanaut. This is going to give me like a few tactical edges. It's got something that my army didn't have. Is focused anti-tank weaponry, so all the guns on this minus the big shooters are all for taking out vehicles, plus it's also got its claw which does a decent amount of attack. It's got 2 less than the Morkanaut, but I want the shooting as well, and also he's got the shield on top, so that's going to give me a bit of extra tactics. So one of the things I suggest if you get one of these things, which I did, was took the time to position its legs so it's like stepping up and walking onto this. One of the things I didn't like about the model is if you look at the GW box, it's just sort of sitting like a duck really. It sort of looks like a duck. It's kind of weird, but yeah, take that bit of time. They've got little tabs in there that try and force you to have the legs in a certain position, but you can just cut them off and then maneuver the legs exactly how you want. This is the same for a lot of models. I guess those tabs are just there if you want an easy build, but if you want to get a bit more pose out of it, then yeah, you can chop those off and go with that. So I'm happy with how the paint job come up. The rockets on top, gone for like a fiery looking effect. Gone with some blue lighting for all the guns and the shield on top, which I'm pretty happy with. Went for a bit of orange on the belly. Now I glued the belly shut. Some people don't like that kind of thing, but I do it with all my models, whether it's a yeah, that was a motorbike. I do it with all my models, even like my drop pods, things like that. So I'm just one of those people. I like to glue things into position and have them as what they are. Alright, so how will I be using this in the list, a little bit of tactic wise. I've got a war boss and 6 knobs with big choppers that I'm painting up to go in this. The war boss is already painted up, so he's ready to go. He'll go inside it, and I've got these knobs that aren't quite finished yet. I'm just about to rebase them, and they've got the big choppers. Just fixing them up at the moment. They're from last edition, so there's a few changes to them that obviously have got to be done. Whoops. Alright, so tactic wise, 6 spots, so the war boss will go in there. I'm thinking of giving him the claw of Mork. Or is it? Oh no, the killer claw, that's it. And I'm not sure whether to make him warlord or not, but definitely give him that. And the whole idea is, I was thinking pay the 2 command points, so I can deep strike this in, let off a heap of shooting at vehicles that need to go, or pretty much whatever needs to go, whatever I want to kill. And then obviously in the following turn have these guys get out and chop shit up, you know, with their big choppers. I think big choppers are pretty good, 5 points a piece, nice and cheap. 5-man squad, and also he's got the claw for the heavy lifting. So that's what I'll be doing with this. And that will take the last army that I showed you up to 1750. So the reason I've done that is because I've got a battle coming up on Tuesday, which is going to be 1750 points. So it'll be the same army, like the mech base type thing, which is also why I went with this Morkanaut. And then I'll be adding in this to that list. So a few knobs and a war boss inside him. I think it's pretty cool. So that's the centerpiece for the army. I've done a bit of play testing with the guns. I'm pretty happy. Puts out a fair bit of firepower, can fight in combat. It's got the shield, so when the rest of the army catches up to him, all the trucks and stuff I run, they're going to be benefiting from his shield, but also have the other shield from the big mech for the early stages of the game to keep them protected. So hopefully I should be able to cover a fair bit of the battlefield with my custom force fields, which is just really valuable for orcs because their armor's just no good. So having a 5-up invulnerable is really good. And yeah, so give me your thoughts and feedback on what you think of The big guy, I'm still trying to think of a name for him because he's the centerpiece of the army. Morkanaut, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Alright guys, that's where the army's at the moment, heading towards 1750. As I said, addicted to orcs, can't help it. It's been a long time before they've been really good, so I'm really happy with it. Alright, thanks for watching guys. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. If you got any feedback or tactics or anything, let me know. I'm always happy to talk about these sort of things. Alright, cheers guys.